everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylin. I'm a PhD student in History and African American Studies at Yale University, and today I am starting Vlogmas. I apologize for the lack of videos over the last couple weeks. My lens to my camera broke and I didn't have something to replace it. Luckily, my sister has a Canon G7X that she let me borrow, and I have the new lens coming. I think it's gonna be here like on December 1st. So it wasn't gonna be here in time for Vlogmas, and I wanted to get stuff pre-filmed so that way I could get something up on Tuesday, December 1st. But today's day one. You can look forward to many vlogs and informational videos. I'm gonna be working on all of my final assignments for my first semester of my PhD program, and I'm also going to be taking some time off, as well as making some videos about starting my business and everything, which has been just booming. Everybody's been really busy getting their applications in for the December 1st deadline. Speaking of the December 1st deadline, today is insane. So it is Sunday, November 29th, and I have 40 clients that I'm currently working with, and not all of them are due December 1st, but I have a lot of client work I need to get done this morning before I get my readings done for class later today. And it's just a busy week. It's been an insanely busy 3 months, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But this morning I got up, took Moo for her little run in the field, and now I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Starbucks to grab some caffeine really quick and then get the day started. So I'm gonna take you guys along for this little day in my life vlog. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and check out my client list, go through my emails, and make sure that I'm up to date on everybody's documents. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 clients I need to review documents for today. And that's not just one document, that's usually like a statement of purpose, a written sample, a CV, etc. So it's gonna be a little crazy, but my plan is I'm just gonna turn on some music, jam it out, and get it all done. You can see Moo over there on her blanket. You guys watched my videos back over the summer when I was living at home after I had left Oxford. Then you may recognize this office. This is where I worked the entire summer on my Oxford dissertation. This is where I'm going to be writing up my finals for my first semester of my PhD and preparing for the new year. I'm gonna go back to New Haven on December 28th. Or 29th, I can't quite remember, but I am going to be back there before the new year. I have a couple different projects that we are launching with Accepted Consulting, along with my new hire on January 1st. So stick around for those videos, because there's gonna be a lot of business related videos in the future. If there's something you wanna see in that, please let me know. With that all being said, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into this. I've got my caffeine. I know this looks kind of gross, but this is the Very Berry Hibiscus Refresher, and I get 3 scoops of matcha in it, and it's just a ton of caffeine, which I need at the moment. Normally I would get the Very Berry Hibiscus and then use my own matcha, but I don't have any of mine here. I'm just rambling now, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to work. Let me know what you guys are working on today, if you guys have finals, if you guys have projects that you're working on completing, and let's get right back to it. So it's been a few hours. I've been working on client documents and just getting things organized. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 documents to review this morning. That's a lot of documents, guys. I'm a little stressed, but it's fine. So I'm just working through these documents. I'm looking at a written sample right now, which is about it's about 10 pages, so it's not too long, and the subject's really interesting. So one thing that's really cool about working with all the clients that I do is that I get to learn more about what they're researching, and it just gives me an insight into other fields, which is really cool. I just find it really interesting that we all have these different skill sets and things that we are really passionate about, and that's what I really love doing, is being able to work with clients that are deeply passionate about education and research and all of that. So I am trying to work through this, and then I need to move on. I have 2 essays due this week, as I said before, so I need to get working on those. I also need to get my reading done for class this week, so it's a lot, but I am just putting my head down, focusing today, getting this all done. I texted Katie, the vintage academic, to see if she wanted to study. She said she might want to study later. So I'm hoping that she does, because I would really love someone to study with and hang out with, which is why I love the accountability workshops, which reminds me I need to add more dates to the accountability workshop for next week. Now I'm gonna stop rambling. I just wanted to check in and let you guys know what's going on. I'm just working through the client documents, and then I need to move on to my own work in a little while, because that is my priority, and I need to get all my client stuff off of my plate so that way I can focus on my final papers and all of that. I already have like a pretty clear idea of what I want to write for my papers. I just need to kind of dig in and give myself the time and the space to think through it and look at the documents and everything. I was stupid and left a lot of the books back in Connecticut, but luckily most of the books that I need are digitized. So that is the update. I'm gonna keep working and check in with you guys in a couple hours. Alright guys, this is my little nephew. This is Wesley Harrison. I am now an auntie, and he has the hiccups. And he's very, very cute. Want to say hello to the vlog? Oh. He's so cute. But he is only 2 weeks old. And look at his little personality. You're gonna be a big smart baby. You're gonna be a bulldog? He's gonna be a YALE bulldog. Yeah. Baby's first vlog. Wanna say hello to the people? Wanna say hello to the people? Wanna say hello? Hello peeps. Hello people of the vlog. All right, my little nephew headed home, and I had some lunch with my family, and now it's back to work. I'm here on my little couch with Moo over there, and it's time to review some more client documents and get to work. Katie said she's gonna come study with me in a little while over Zoom, so luckily I will have a study buddy here soon, but I'm gonna go ahead and just keep working away. I just have so much I need to get done, so roll the time lapse of me getting work done. Hours. I still have a million client documents to review, but I'm here studying with Katie and getting quite a bit of work done. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner in a little bit because I'm getting hungry. I am currently working on transfer applications for the UCs. The application is due tomorrow, correct?
Tomorrow, yep.
And I have, I think, 3 clients that are transfer students that are applying. 2 of the others that I had are already complete. So I'm just trying to get these done, and then I need to move on to the people that have things due on Tuesday. And that is where we are at the moment. I'm just trying to get all this stuff off my plate so I can focus on these essays this week. Well, I'm just gonna keep working, and I'll check in with you guys in a little while. Do you want dinner? Okay, so as you saw, Moo got really excited because I was taking her on her walk. So I let her out, gave her some food. I'm eating some leftover Chipotle. I made myself a cup of coffee because I went to Starbucks to go get a coffee, came back and dropped it. So that happened. And now I've got a cup of coffee, a cup of milk tea, and my Chipotle, so that way I can get this night started. I have a ton of work to do. I still have client documents to review. I'm still not done, but I'm gonna have to move on to my readings and stuff and continue working on those, so that way everything is read and good to go by tomorrow. Still have a lot of work to do tonight, so it's gonna be a late one, but I've got my caffeine, I've got Moo with me, I'm ready to go. I'm also waiting on Katie to return, but I'm gonna go ahead and charge up my camera because it's dying and get back to work. Take you guys along for the ride. Alright everyone, it is midnight. I got the documents reviewed that I needed to have reviewed for my clients. I got some reading done. I did some content planning with Katie and had a very, very productive, very long day. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and call it a night. The reading for tomorrow is not as intense as I thought it was gonna be. Usually it's a couple hundred pages, but I would say in total it's like 150 pages for tomorrow. And I got through quite a bit of it, so I feel good about the class tomorrow. And one of the readings that we were doing was really interesting, so I'll tell you about it. In David Armitage's book on the Declaration of Independence, he essentially argues that in order for a state to seek independence and then be considered a state among states, it has to essentially gain recognition from foreign jurisdictions, which is why communications with France and the Dutch, etc., were so important to the young United States because they needed to gain efficacy through those contacts and to be seen as a independent state away from Britain at the time of the Revolution and with the signing of the Declaration of Independence. So there are various reasons why the Declaration of Independence was so important, but the reason I mentioned David Armitage's book is that today's article we were talking about the independence of Haiti, in which case this article essentially argues that not only was Haiti unable to essentially garner recognition from foreign jurisdictions, but that the Pope and the Catholic Church also refused to essentially grant efficacy to Haiti as an independent state, and even sent a bishop and saying that he was the vicar of Saint-Domingue, which was the colonial name of the French colony before it was deemed an independent state, i.e. Haiti. So within the Constitution of Haiti, they basically stated that their organized religion was Catholicism, but they were not being recognized by Rome. So that's important because in order to be deemed a state among states, they essentially need the efficacy not only of foreign powers, but of the religious body which it claims to be a part of. But with Rome essentially denying its independence, that creates a whole lot of legal issues. So very interesting article. So I'm excited to discuss it in class tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a really lively discussion. I honestly really needed this last week of break to take a step away from my academic work, not because I was exhausted from the academic work so much as I just needed a little bit of clear headspace to just rest. I've been running myself a little ragged the last couple weeks, just trying to balance everything and also trying to make sure that I'm planning for the future within my doctoral program as well as with my business and everything. And so I really appreciated having Thanksgiving break to decompress a little bit and to plan for my final papers and everything. I think I have a pretty good idea of where I'm going to go with them, but I will talk more about that in another video. I am going to make a video on the difference between finals as a graduate student versus finals as an undergrad, because it is very different. And I have a lot of other videos planned for Vlogmas, so stick around. This is just day one. The plan is I will be posting videos every other day. If I can't post it back to back, I will try, but we will see how things go along. I have not uploaded this much. I've never done Vlogmas before, so it's gonna be a bit of an adventure, but stick with me. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye everyone.